to a new video. So in today's video I've got my Aliana thumb here. You can get 5% off the Aliana hand products using my code NATMOG5. I love my Aliana hand and the thumb. They're super lifelike and they're amazing. I've also got some Nail Sugar glitters. I've got some SBD London signature gel and their slip solution, a spatula and a brush. I'll show you the Nail Sugar stuff as we get to it. But this is the Aliana magnetic thumb that is attached to the magnetic stand. And I'm going ahead and applying some base coat to the nail. This is Nail Sugar's Wisteria. It's a beautiful purpley lilac metallic glitter. You can get 10% off anything from Nail Sugar using my code NATMOG10. We're going to put this at the cuticle area. So I've been seeing these nails where people have glitter. You know, like normally you'd have a glitter free edge. Well, they've done a glitter cuticle. I mean, it's been a thing for a long time. This is the first nail I've done doing this style. So I wanted to start with the Wisteria. And I'm just going to put this around the cuticle area. I wanted to make sure there's enough glitter, but I don't have to put too much on. Like I don't have to overfill it because I'm going to put some glitter of another kind over the top of this. So just a thin coat with the base coat. Excuse me, I feel like I need to cough. And then pop it in the lamp for 30 seconds just to cure all that in place. This is Parma Violet. This is an iridescent glitter. This is part of the Candyland collection. I don't think it's available separately. You will need to buy the whole collection to get this one. But on the plus side, all of the glitters in the collection are gorgeous. So it's one of the it's a kind of set that you'll use a lot, in my opinion. So I'm applying this over the top of the metallic glitter just because I like iridescent glitter. I also like to use it with metallics. I just think it looks really nice and it adds a nice little touch. So again, with that base coat, I've applied that and then I'll cure it in the lamp once I'm happy. I'm going to use the SBD Misty Rose Pink to create the smile line. And I asked in my group a little while ago if they could recommend an Acrygel that was not runny, because my 2B Glam the clear is quite runny. My nail chemie is okay, there's nothing wrong with that. However, I've only got I think I've only got a pink and have I got a white? I don't know. So I did want to, but I have used this SBD London signature gel in the past. But I didn't have masses of it. But when I decided, there was one point in my life that I decided that I hated Acrygel of every single kind. So I think I'm pretty sure I sold all my Acrygel. And I've literally just got a few that were left behind. So I did buy a few more of these because I do remember liking this one. It is not runny. It's nice to, what's the word? It's nice to move around. There is a word, but I can't think what it is. So anyway, look, I've made a smile line. I've made a nice, oh, I need to burp. I've just drank a fizzy drink. A nice elongated smile line. It needs 60 seconds in an LED lamp. And then I'm just going to go over the top, around like the smile line with a bit more product, just to make the wall, the smile line wall, a little bit bigger. Just to make sure that, yeah, that there's enough of a wall there. And then I'm not too fast about the cuticle area at the minute, because I will add at the end, I do add some clear just to just so that we get a nice structure. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, so now I've done that, that's going to go in the lamp for 60 seconds. In a minute. Dab, 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 pat, pat, pat. I'm taking ages. Come on, Nats, get it in the lamp. Get it in the lamp. There we go. Right, I'm going to wipe it over because it's going to be tacky. So I'm going to wipe over with some isopropyl alcohol, and then I'm just going to file around that smile line just so that it's nice and crisp. nice and crisp and even. Deep and crisp and even. Is that the words? This is Christmas Carol, isn't it? I don't know. And then once I'm happy, I'll just give it a wipe and shove it back in the finger, the thumb. Then I'm going to use, this is Madame Glam's Deep Sea Dream. You can get 30% off Madame Glam using my code NatMug30. I'm not very good at this bit here, the side wall of the smile line. I usually mess up. I was actually quite pleased with how this one turned out. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was, I feel like I'm getting better. And then sometimes I feel like, no, you're just getting worse. But there we go. So I'm going to put this colour. I don't even know why I chose this colour. I just thought it was a nice kind of autumn colour. I'm going to put it up the wall of the smile line. And then I'm going to bring it down slightly because we're going to go over this with some flakes. And I'm going to do this twice. So this is our first coat. I will shove it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to do that again. But I only show you me doing the once. Then I've got Nail Sugar's Iced Violet Micro Flakes. So this is going to make this bit here just look a little bit more purpley. I could have used a purple in the first place, but you know, don't worry about the stuff on the top because that will just file off. And then I'm going to take the clear SPD London Signature Gel and I'm going to fill this section in with the clear, and we're just going to make another smile line. So like 2 smile lines for the price of 1. I don't know what that was. This is on the brush is the slip solution that I showed you at the beginning, and I'm just using that to push the product up the side walls. And then once I am happy with that, I will pop that into the lamp for 60 seconds. We're going to wipe it over again to get off the tacky layer. And then we're just going to crisp up this second smile line. I'm going to skip forward because it's a bit boring. I've wiped it over. And then I didn't show you, but this is the Lilac Glow in the Dark SPD London Signature Gel. I don't show you it glowing in the dark, but I'll put a photo up here because it's well bright. And at the end I totally forgot that it was glow in the dark. I just wanted to use the purple because it tied in with the glitter. So I thought, right, we'll use this. So I'm just bringing it round and I'm only going to fill in half of the nail. Honestly, when I was doing this nail, I honestly have no clue what I was thinking because I just don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a mismatched nail. I could tell you what it was supposed to do. It was all part of the plan and it's supposed to be mismatched and fun, but it was just mismatched and crazy. Try and make that centre bit there as neat as possible. You could file it, but it might be a little bit tricky because that smile line's in the way. So try and make it as neat as you can possibly get it before you pop it in the lamp. I just took that bit of Acrygel and I'm just going to place it here because I was worried that there wouldn't be enough product. So I'm just going to spread it out a little bit. And then I will get that into the lamp for 60 seconds. I have to remember when I finish editing this video to put that photo in of it glowing in the dark. Okay, this is where it gets a bit weird. I'm taking Tea Party and I'm going to put this up there and then up the wall of the half of that smile line and then down the rest of the free edge. And I'm going to do that twice, 2 coats, 30 seconds each coat in the lamp. Then I'm going to take Hi Chandler, which is this brown, and we're going to start to make an animal print. I know, totally bizarre, but I just thought I'd go for it. Like, what the heck? So we're just going to make, you know, like when you do, I don't even know what animal this is. We're going to do dots, like blobs, random blobs all the way down the nail, and then we're going to pop it in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then we're going to take Perfect Black from Madam Glam, and we're going to go around the edge of the brown lines. So when you're doing like this animal print, I kind of like to do like 2 curves and then a dot on the outside, depending on where the dollop is. Like for instance, this dollop, I might only do like 1 and a bit there. Do you see what I mean? But you just kind of make a curve around the brown dollop. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to fill in some little tiny, I don't know what you call these, just going to make some little tiny animal print marks. Can you see? Little tiny ones. I think that looks quite cute. Oh dear, what was I doing? There we go. And when I've done that, again, I will pop it in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to take the SPD London Clear, and I'm going to put this over the top of the animal print design that we've done with our gel polish. And using the slip solution and the brush. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of the clear here as well, just so that I can make sure I've got a nice apex. And a nice arch. I don't know what you call it, upper arch, I don't know. It's been ages since I've done this stuff. Like paperwork, no, not paperwork, like not the practical side, the other side. If it's not practical, it's theory side, yeah. So I'm just making my apex there. See, ta-da! And then I'm gonna just move the rest of the, when I finish that bit, I'm just going to push the rest of this clear up the side of the smile line and then down towards the free edge, just to cap that animal print design into place. Cap it into place. Oh, it's not going anywhere, Nats. You know what I mean. I'm going to push that round and up a bit. And then once I'm happy with that, oh, I'm still a bit like from, I think it's going to take a while, isn't it, this stupid COVID. There we go. Right, now I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then the whole plan was to use this to file it. However, I'll tell you why I didn't use it in the end, but it's not a bad thing. So this is the Melodysusie, I think it's called the MR5 e-file. It looks amazing. I really like it. So as soon as I open this up, I never noticed this before, but it said the battery needs to be fully charged before first use to ensure optimal performance. Normally I'll just plug it in and use it. However, I really like this one, and I want to make sure that I look after it properly. Not that I haven't my others, but I've just never really read the instructions. I love that it looks like a sweater. I love that it's got this kind of rose gold pinky edge. It's really, I just think it's beautiful. That's your on off button, and it does your speed. Right, so when you turn it on, it shows you how fast it's going. So it goes all the way up to 35,000 kpms or revs per minute, whatever it's called, and you've got your battery there. So as you can see, it's only 3/4 full. That switch there is your forward and reverse. I'm not quite sure which way is which. So that says on off speed max, and then that's your motor. That's where the handset goes, a handpiece, and then that bit there is for your charger. It's also got a belt clip because it's a portable e-file. You can clip it to your belt while you're walking around your salon or whatever. Make yourself look a bit posh with your e-file on your belt. No, I just think that's quite handy. Right, it also comes with, that's the plug. It's also got a hand rest there, a hand piece rest there. Oh, this little doodab clips in the side. So when you've got it clipped to your belt, your hand piece will just tuck into that. So you've got it clipped on your belt, and you put your hand piece in there so that it keeps it from dangling down everywhere and dragging across the floor. There's also some little e-file bits in there. There's also an adapter because I'm in the UK, and it comes with a 2-prong plug. So I do like that they've put an adapter in. I think that's really good of them. Right, on this end of the hand piece, you see you've got a fat bit and a skinny bit. You see on here, you've got a fat hole and a skinny hole. You obviously just poke them into the corresponding holes. Is corresponding the right word? I don't know, but you know what I mean. I love that the handpiece is slim. Some of them are fatter than others. Because I've only got little hands, I quite like that it's a slim one. I have used it. Oh, right, this is your on-off, no, your unlock and lock. So at the moment it's locked, but if you spin that middle bit there to unlock, you can get out the safety chuck. Is that what they call it? I don't know. But that's where you put your e-file bits. So imagine there's an e-file bit in it now. I've turned it to lock, and that it ain't going nowhere. It's really quiet. I have used it and it is really quiet. I've put my handpiece in, and if you know, no, that's the charger. I'm gonna charge it properly, but I couldn't wait long enough to finish the nail because I wanted to get it done and dusted. So I do hand file this this nail, but that e-file is lovely to use. I have used it since. I'm really pleased with it, and you can get 12% off using my code NatMug12K. The Melodysusie website will be down below as well for you to go and find it, like a link to that e-file as well. So yeah, and then obviously your code will be down there as well. Okay, back to the nail. I've wiped it over, and I'm going to use Madam Glam's No Wipe Top Coat to top coat the nail, and it looks massive, but I think that's because I didn't taper the tip in. I just left it it looks like quite a long square. But I mean, it's quite fun. Not quite sure what I was thinking with this nail. I just fancied a bit of an experiment, and I thought I'd record it as I went along. So I think next time I just need to choose colours that match a little bit better. However, I did enjoy doing it, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. God bless, and I will see you in the next one. Have an amazing weekend. Love you, bye.